So I've always kind of been into trends and keeping up with different looks and experimenting with different styles in my wardrobe. And despite having all these clothes, trendy hype pieces and design in my wardrobe, for the longest time I always had this issue where I felt like I just had no shit to wear. And this would perpetuate this whole cycle where, because I feel like I have nothing to wear, I'm always constantly buying new clothes to stay up to date. It wasn't really until I started to take bigger and bigger pauses in between each shopping haul, which really gave me time to sit down and think about each purchase in the sense of, is this something I really fuck with, or am I just falling for the hype? So looking at that, and also a factor I'm starting to consider a lot more now with each purchase is, how does this actually fit with my wardrobe? I'm starting to consider pieces that I actually need more than pieces that I actually want. That's why in this video I want to talk about 4 different reasons why you might feel the same way and have trouble putting outfits together. You don't accessorize. I feel like this is pretty underrated in the sense that despite the amount of YouTube videos you see talking about how impactful accessories can be to an outfit, it's still not a point emphasized enough in the general sentiment to where the average dude cares enough to invest in that besides copying a pair of these.
Oh, hell no.
Accessorizing allows you to bring your personal character to your style, and it cohesively brings together each individual piece to form together an outfit. The accessories add more visual elements to your outfit, adding like a hat, sunglasses, some chains, all makes your outfit a lot more visually interesting to look at. And you get so much versatility too, in the sense that you can mix and match these different pieces and it freshens up your outfits with the same accessory. So this has been, I read this somewhere, right, where it said, cheap clothes, expensive accessories. Now, I would go expensive both, but I see what they mean in the sense that accessories are a piece you're essentially investing in since you get so much wear and use out of them. So it's something you want to make sure you splash a little bit more and tend to care more about quality in that aspect. Your clothes don't fit your lifestyle. So I feel like this is something everyone forgets about, right? That clothes need to have a function and a utility too, right? So this is a factor when you're purchasing, that you need to value just as much as you value how drippy or stylish your piece is, right? If you're always buying Jordans or graphic tees, right, but you're starting to get to an age where your social life is starting to dictate a lot more business casual or formal dapper events, right? Then of course you're gonna feel like you have nothing to wear. Your wardrobe's full of your Instagram feed, bro. This comes back to the whole aspect of prioritizing shopping for what you actually need instead of shopping for what you want all the time. Delayed gratification. Because you don't want to be that guy who's always having to buy new things just because you never prepared for anything. You don't know your aesthetic. When I say this, I don't necessarily mean that everyone has to be able to box himself off into a specific niche or style or aesthetic, right? You don't have to be emo boy 100% of the time. But in general, you have to have some sort of general direction or framework that your wardrobe and your style somewhat correlates to, in a sense, right? Now, if you look at your wardrobe and you just don't generally identify that as you, it could either be that you've been following trends or you're not experimenting enough. The most important thing here is about building the wardrobe that's 100% you, genuine and authentic to your personal style and taste. So if you're into clown suits and you fuck with that, go ahead and wear that. If you're into business casual, formal, uncle wearing shit, go ahead and wear that. The key word here is genuine. So if that's you, wear it. You have too many options. Okay, so this one's an interesting one, right? Because go ahead and think about this concept known as the paradox of choice. So essentially this articulates that the more options and abundance of choices that a person's perceived to have, instead of actually feeling happy and this sense of excitement over numerous choices and possibilities, right? It was observed that the person actually had a sense of unfulfillment and stress around this whole decision-making process. So apply this one to your wardrobe, right? Having racks and racks and racks of clothes to choose from just makes the whole process stressful in the sense when you're trying to put together an outfit. Now, no one's out here trying to be Steve Jobs, right? With his turtleneck dad jean combo every day of the week. Rest in peace, my man. But what I can say I've applied from this concept is that I do clear out to my wardrobe at least 2 to 3 times a year, just clearing out all the junk that I've either fallen out of love with or I just don't wear enough to justify keeping in my wardrobe. So by clearing out all this junk from my wardrobe, right, I can guarantee that every time I'm coming to my wardrobe, I'm seeing pieces that I 100% genuinely fuck with. Because in the end, really, it's about quality over quantity.